superstition is any belief or practice that non-practitioners believe to be irrational or supernatural, attributed to fate or magic, perceived supernatural influence, or fear of the unknown. It is a belief in supernatural forces such as fate, a desire to influence uncontrollable factors, and a desire to resolve uncertainty. Throughout times, humankind has looked to the stars, count, and give meaning to what they see. We know this is true of many places and of many cultures.
Almost every person throughout the existence of humankind has looked up at the night sky and seen more than just a random scattering of lights. Constellations of stars have helped us shape our own ongoing narrative and culture, creating meaning in the night sky above us that guides us in our life in the ground below.
We all don't see exactly the same night sky. There are subtle differences depending on where we are on, what season it is, and the time of night, all of which are imbued into the meaning we construct about the star.
Those constellations give common patterns as well as they're remarkably complex. Many people congregate here in Tandag City's dike near the bridge beginning at 5 p.m. and ending at night. They stay here in dike because they enjoy stargazing and discussing the superstitions passed down from their great-grandparents. Here in the dike is a good place for stargazing, especially it is very wide, and also you can really see constellations or constellations of stars here if you will stay here. This is also one of my favorite spots, just like of others, because I like stargazing and also it really calms our mind. But one of the problems is about the constellations of stars is the superstition and how does it affect to the people who likes superstitions about stars. Other people would say that their success lies on the superstitions about the constellation of stars. But the question is it really true?
There are numerous superstitions about constellations that our great-grandparents passed down to us. As we gaze upward, the stars lead us to various shapes, animals, and possibly human shapes that provide meaning to us.
There are some possible questions like, how are we going to address the problems? What are the possible solutions to it? And that's what we're going to talk about in our concept paper. I would like to thank the following: CapCut and KineMaster, for they are the apps I use in editing this and for the music I used, and to Google for the other photos I get. Thank you so much. And this is Coranes Jasa and BSed Science CTE Department.